and doubles. So he's got his own bag of tricks that he can pull from.
Yep, and finally we're getting a change of scenery here as we saw Demon's Island nearly every match so far. But again, Macheeete taking on Godly on Brawlhalla. So we'll see what happens at Battle of the Scythes here.
Ooh, okay. So we've got Macheeete over on the edge right now. It's Scythe versus Scythe.
Yeah, both of them kind of jockeying for position, and that's what Scythe is really good at. It's all the whole, you know, hey, oh, I'm in a bad spot. No, you're in a bad spot. And just constantly them just escorting each other to a blast zone.
Oh, yeah. I love that Godly spent the spot dodge. Macheeete was just so quick for the immediate side light into side air. Knew that they had it on lock because ain't no way you're dodging out of that. Your dodge was still on cooldown.
Okay, there we go. Macheeete had a chance to punish there, just barely whiffed, and Godly took advantage of that, putting on just a little bit of extra damage. We do see the Sig attempt, not going to find anything, but sometimes it's just about that pressure you can put down.
That one's going to be pretty tricky throughout this match, just because if you tap it, you just give it that minimum charge. It's like a little shotgun blast like that, those 3 stars coming out, but if you charge it up, it actually becomes a full projectile that'll go a pretty good distance.
Yeah. I mean, but right now,
whoa.
Trying to bonk him on the head. Macheeete finds a way back, now has control of the stage, Scythe in hand as well. But that doesn't necessarily mean a thing for Godly. Oh, going for the weapon toss.
Wow.
Does not matter. Finds a way to close it out with the recovery.
I mean, that was a little bit of a mental mix-up there, right? The weapon drop was there. It's, are you going to come in and try and grab the weapon? And Macheeete was like, that's the misdirection. Slide kick right in your face.
Okay, now we're going to see Macheeete try to continue to push this lead here. Is getting a nice little bit of extra credit. That orb in hand definitely doing a little bit of work here, but does not matter for a man like Godly as they find a way to close out that stock, evening things up here a little bit. And they're going to continue with the gauntlets. I mean, the Scythe is kind of, I feel like, where they get a lot of their bread and butters going, you know, able to build up a lot of damage, but you can't count out these gauntlets from them either.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the main thing, right, is because on a stage like this, you only need so much damage build.
Exactly.
Eventually, even something like that Gauntlet's Neutral Light is going to knock out because Small Brawlhalla is a very small stage.
Macheeete, okay, did have a nice,
whoa,
just dancing around and finally gets the stock that they need. Fantastic stuff. Macheeete might have been listening in here, just saying, oh, you think Godly has the favor? I'm going to show you what's up, as they have a strong lead in game 1 here.
Oh, my gosh.
Continues to pile it on. My goodness.
Yeah, I mean, that was just pure dominance. The stage belongs to Macheeete. He owns it. He's got the deed. He'll show it to you.
I belive it, man. He didn't even have to have the deed. He could just say it, and I believe him because the confidence is definitely...
Who's going to tell him no?
The confidence is definitely showing through. Ooh, I like that. Oh, no.
And the boot, yeah. Yep, all options starved out. Godly just perfectly sniped that gravity cancel down light into the Sparta kick.
Yeah, no, Macheeete honestly mixing it up there with the recoveries too, but Godly being able to react the way they did was huge. And now they're in a position to potentially take this game 1 here. It's just a matter of playing a little careful because Macheeete only needs a couple hits to close this one out.
Yeah, it's a position, but it's a very tenuous one.
Yes.
You know, he is teetering on the top of the house of cards, and all it takes is just one strong blow from Macheeete.
Ooh, the weapon toss not quite going to connect. We see Macheeete try to go for the down light. Just trying to catch him jumping over the ledge, and that is going to be it. Fantastic stuff from Macheeete, the fate coming through, and that's what it's all about, man. Taking that game 1.
Yeah, that was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, dominated first stock, dominated second stock. It did become a bit closer at the end there, but still significant momentum. Macheeete has to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing that I think is a little scary is that you look at the damage differential here, right? It's quite a bit, about like 140 or something like that, but like how close it was at the end. So it's just, what I'm seeing is that Godly didn't need as much damage to close out these stocks as Macheeete did, and that could be a factor moving forward here.
Yeah, a little more efficient. All right, so here's where we see same thing that we saw from Godly in the last set. Lost on that legend, immediate swap over. So now we've got Rayman with the axe and gauntlets.
I mean, again, kind of like how we touched on it before, you get rid of the Scythe's combo game, but with the axe, you get a lot more KO power. Really try and push this into your favor. Look at this combo game right now. The gauntlets going absolutely wild.
Ooh, Macheeete caught him before landing. That dodge getting spent pretty much every time.
Okay. Ooh! Oh, my God! Oh, Godly! My goodness! absolutely showing up, showing out, and reminding us why they are potentially one of the favorites to take this all today.
Yeah, I mean, that was absolutely ridiculous. How far do you need to chase somebody off the top of the screen? Exactly that far. Just ask Goblin.
Yeah, I mean, they are kind of the gauntlet god from what we've seen. You know, as long as a character has a gauntlet, they probably know how to play the character in general. But going to continue to pile on the damage here. This Axe putting in the work, but going to lose his stock as Macheeete finds a way to answer back in kind, but they're getting into the orange here.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a damage hill to climb, but I will say, Fate is actually a pretty high-strength legend. So a lot of those scythe strings, yes, you can get a ton of damage in general whenever you get a single dodge read, but on Faith, that is just going to be exponentially increased. Every single one does that much more damage just because of her base strength stat.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're going to whiff right there, and Godly's going to find a little bit of extra damage. Going to be looking for an attempt to close this out. Okay, off stage.
Oh, the clash.
All right.
They hit each other at the same time. Just gets under that weapon toss and manages to arm up. Sidelight side air, not yet enough to knock out. You see Macheeete really hunting for it, gets it on the landing again. Once again, not enough, but the bounce off of the wall, Godly still surviving.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
A recovery of a lifetime right there to keep the stock alive. Godly's just continuing to be an absolute menace. It does not matter where he is. He will find you. He will take your stock. Oh my God.
Determined to keep this lead. He's saying, I don't want to switch off Rayman. Don't make me switch off Rayman. Can't afford to lose now.
Oh, my goodness. That was absolutely incredible. The recovery situation in general and closing out the stock at the very end. You got to feel a little defeated there.
Oh, no. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
All right.
Godly. Oh, man. Oh, wait.
Okay, we got life here. We'll see if
Back
this
in it.
could turn around a little bit.
Macheeete trying to finish this off. Scythe off the side. Oh, Godly managed to get the touch. Broken ankles.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sorry?
Man. All right, yeah. Let's take a look at just that first knockout that happened here. Absolutely crazy right off the top. Chase him up into the sky. Sidelight. We're going to recovery. Chase dodge, so that way you can still use your last jump as another recovery.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a wild way to start this out, too. And, I mean, we've seen a couple fantastic plays going through that. I mean, that first KO, definitely huge. The chase me off stage into taking the stock.
Oh, my
that
gosh,
was, like, how do you continue to find the resources? And, like, just the mix-ups to your recoveries